What up, guys? It's Improve from Improve Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of History With. I'm gonna get bored, so I'm gonna say this once more. History With is a series where I tend to try and drag someone on, mainly my mother, to talk about history, even if it is her past or wherever it is. So, to start off, let's just get Mum on. Mum, no louder. So as you can hear, Mum's basically claiming that she's got no voice. Right, so so just to say to her, she's got to keep this PG, so she can't swear. So yeah, or rage. So one of the things I actually want to talk about is something that actually is part of my childhood. Basically, when I was younger, we used to watch a TV show that the actual person in charge of it now, well, the actual person who used to be the main presenter of it, is no longer alive. That was Steve Irwin. We watched it because we love animals, and we enjoy learning more and more about animals, considering the fact that my mum's nan technically owned a zoo for our house, as she had near enough two of every docile animal she possibly could. And I'm pretty sure Mum even said monkeys. Okay, farm animals. I'm pretty sure monkeys aren't farm animals though. And I'm pretty sure you told me she got monkeys. So what about the jackbirds? Did he want a cracker? So, away from the dad jokes, even though I'm not a dad, I just know them well. On that note, basically, like, a lot of people, as I said to my mum, a lot of people only know of Steve Irwin and Bob Ross only through internet memes, basically. Which, don't get me wrong, it's good that they know them, but at the same time, I would have loved people to know them for who they actually were. I know he's a painting, Mum. Did you actually think I forgot who Bob Ross was? One of the people who I used to somewhat look up to because of his artistic skills. That sounded so much like I was saying autistic skills, didn't it? He's such a good artist, but sadly he passed away. Was it 2 years ago? Actually, let's bring the other person I normally drag into this. Alexa, when did Bob Ross die?
Bob Ross died on the 4th of July 1995 at the age of 52 due to lymphoma.
1995?
Your question.
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
1995. Wow. That just shows you he's lived a healthy life, though. Doesn't it? And basically, I know him due to the fact that my mum used to put on his art show. Was it every Christmas? We had it on. And it was, I think he was actually one of the reasons why I started loving art, wasn't he? And so basically, it's one of those. He's a big impact in my life, so I I remember him quite a fair bit. Yeah, I remember him quite a fair bit. And sad part is, like a few weeks ago, when I was buying my mum, I'm trying to remember what the first book I got it was. Yeah, it's on Twitch as well. Yeah, they've put his repeats on Twitch. And his famous lines though is, "Let's draw a happy little cloud." Like he was so amazing that the what what symbol? What does it look like? Shield with red line. It means he's well, we needed blue on this one, by the way. He's red. No. Um. Right. But yeah, Bob Ross was an amazing artist, as he generally was trying to teach people. He actually did it all for educational. And the reason why I stated Steve Irwin before is because Steve Irwin's the same. Steve Irwin actually created a wildlife sanctuary for endangered or animals that have nowhere else to go. And his family still lives on that with that legacy. So that's why I'll admit Steve Irwin is an amazing person, and he's one of the people to look up to. I think that monster is he's a good pair. He's an amazing person to look up to, and if you wanna like a role model type thing, if you ever think about going into animal care, I would generally say he's an ideal person. He's an ideal person to do it. As Steve Irwin, literally everything Steve Irwin's got, he created from scratch. The sanctuary for his gators, the species that everyone was scared of and everyone feared, and also the place for every animal that's been hurt to be able to go. So that's why I'll always state that like people who can follow their dreams like that is amazing. Another person who is I don't know if he's less known or more known, is the Turtle Man from Oop. Yeah. He's basically an an another version of Steve Irwin, I would say, wouldn't you? I couldn't compare him to him, but I'm just saying his idealistic and everything. Yeah. So it's the thing is, you can't compare someone to someone else. It just doesn't feel right. Because one person could be doing it as a pure, that's how he's raised. Another person could be doing it just because he wants to be that type of person. He wants to be known for that. Steve Irwin just did it because of his general love for animals. That's why it's amazing. And that's why I'll always put my foot down and I'm pretty sure he's... Actually, nah, funny story about that one. I met an Australian girl and she went to me, I'm one of the best Australians you know. And I went, technically that's not true. She went, why, who else do you know that's Australian? I went, well, and my uncle lives over in Australia, but the best Australian I know is Steve Irwin. And she went, well, that's kind of unfair because Steve Irwin's a hero. A girl who's probably not much old, well, either not much older or about the same age as me, even saying that Steve Irwin's a hero. And the thing is, it's not just her. If you go around the entirety of Australia, a lot of people love Steve Irwin. His passing on the day, I'm pretty sure, was quite devastating to a lot of people in Australia. I know it was quite devastating to us because, as we said, we love Steve Irwin. And Steve Irwin's one of the biggest... I think Steve Irwin actually is the reason why my oldest brother went into animal care, isn't it? Well, no, you and Dad have been a big influence on me on being grumpy and being a Scrooge. Working in an accountancy firm, sitting there in the cold. Hiring someone called Marley just to do his washing. If you guys don't get what I mean, I'm basically just saying, basically, my dad's an accountant, so it all checks out, don't worry. But it's just, me and Mum, we sit there and we actually joke about it because my dad, don't get me wrong, he doesn't mind Christmas, but if you start putting up your decorations too early, Scrooge McDuck comes out. All you hear in the background is humbug, bah humduck. Yeah. Once Christmas happened, my dad's, oh my god, Christmas! I'm not joking. That's actually how he sounds. No, I'm only joking. I'm gonna die. Ah, I'm actually joking about that one. That is not how he sounds. But it still died. I called it. Right, well. Or it's one of those things. It's everyone's heroes type thing you gotta look at, and you never know who someone else's hero is until you know about them. Well, yeah, that goes for everything. You don't know if someone's got a good hero or a bad hero until you personally have found your hero. Everyone's got their own heroes. Some are good, some are bad, not gonna lie. At one stage I think I even had bad heroes. One of the biggest I had was well, oh my god, that's sarcastic. I had a bad hero who, well, wasn't bad but wasn't technically good at the same time. And he was Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Like, the amount of infamy that came around him. It's kind of a controversy type thing. You always have the good with the bad, but it depends if you can. It depends if you can diverse through the good and the bad. If you can tell me you can tell between good and bad, I want to meet you. You sound like a fun person. You sound like a fun person, as you know good and bad apparently. If you can't, welcome to the club. It's just one of those type of things. And we never know what's good and what's bad. But anyhow, on that note, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And guys, I will see you all in the next episode. By the way, on Christmas, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, as I might be doing a History Wave episode just for Christmas Day. And it just depends on how it all plays out. And on that note, bye guys.